everybody. Today we'll be reading The Complaining Begins, a story in the Action Bible. From the Red Sea, the Israelites marched across the desert, but after days of travel, they forget what God has done for them, and they begin to complain. I'm thirsty. 3 days and no sight of water. At last, they find a spring. It's bitter. We can't drink this. We'll all die of thirst. But the people complain to Moses while he is sitting as a judge. Moses prays to God for help, and God points out a nearby branch. Moses throws it into the spring. Now taste the water and know the power of God. It's clean now. God has saved us again. Now I know God is guiding Moses. The people continue their journey. As they travel across the hot sands, their thoughts are of the homeland God promised them. They dream of green fields, fresh streams, great flocks, but then there is no food in the desert. The people grow hungry. They forget that God cared for them when they were thirsty. Angrily, they go to Moses and Aaron. Look, our food is gone. How can we feed our children? The Lord should have just killed us in Egypt. There we had pots full of meat. All the meat we could eat. Have you brought us out in the wilderness to starve us to death? I'm sick of your grumbling. This evening come before the Lord, and he will show you his might. Here is God's word. You will have meat in the twilight and bread at the dawn. Eat, be filled, and know that I am the Lord. That evening, great flocks of quail drop into the camp. Birds, thousands of them, food enough for everyone. Moses was right. God sent the quail to feed us. God is leading us. Yes, only God could save us from starving. Never again will I doubt God's power and guidance. Early the next morning, the people are surprised to find a strange whitish covering on the ground. What is it? It looks like frost. What is it? What is it? It's food that God has sent for you. Call it manna, whatever it is. God is so good to us. Gather what you need just for today. How can I be sure there will be more tomorrow? I'm going to collect as much as I can. See, I'll put this extra aside for tomorrow. No matter what happens to the others, we'll have something to eat. But the next morning, it's spoiled. Moses warned us. We have to have faith that God will take care of us. On the 6th day of the week, the people gathered for that day and the Sabbath. The food kept for the Sabbath does not spoil, and no new manna appears on the ground. With renewed faith in God, the Israelites continued their journey toward travel. They traveled toward Mount Sinai, where Moses was called by God to set them free from slavery. Moses sends his wife and 2 sons on ahead to visit their old home. Tell your father Jethro what God has done for our people. This will be easy, a surprise attack, and the camp is ours. Farther on, while the Israelites camp in a peaceful valley, fierce tribesmen watch them from the hills.